It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Okay, greatest band ever, music-wise. Best band ever.
You can't say that. You have to go by decade.
So it can't go by decade. It's got to be best man ever, right?
All right, we'll go decade. Let's start with the 90s. Best band ever, 90s.
NWA.
You're going with NWA, Bay?
Yeah.
Didn't some of them die in the 90s?
Easy died in 90.
So I think they're out of the running.
Now.
All right.
My bad.
No, it's
Out
all
of
right.
all decades and all bands, my favorite's Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's just my kind of music.
Red Hot Chili Peppers counts for the 90s.
That's a good band.
What about
Red Hot's good.
What about maybe Boys to Men or something?
Boys II Men, very effective in the 90s.
Yeah.
Very
That was
effective.
more my vibe.
A
You
lot of babies.
Some belly rubbing music right there.
Hey, you were born in 90,
the
right? Yeah, it
road.
could have been a Boys to Men birth right there.
Could have been.
Either that or Joe. This
Back at One, is that the same people? Or is that a
Oh,
whole
that's
other
Brian
person?
McKnight.
Thank you.
love to you like you want me to.
I know the songs, but don't know the
And
artists.
I'll hold you.
My mind is telling me no.
That's R. Kelly.
But my body, my body.
That's what we call belly rubbing music.
I like the remix version of that.
Dar 90s, who's the best band?
90s. No, just for me, there's one. And it's Leonard Skinner. I just think they are
Overall?
everything they put out overall.
like
Oh, yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Give me 3 steps.
I mean, this is a band that is, well, I mean, I know his brother and everybody, they're still touring under the name, but like the original, that their music is still played today
Yes, it
all
is.
the time. It's kind of one of those, like, for me, they're like that Bo Jackson of bands. If he wouldn't have got hurt, he'd probably been the best player ever.
You know, that's interesting
if
thought.
they wouldn't have, and the thing I found interesting about him was that he never allowed any free play on the stage at all. They performed every single set so that it would sound just like it did on the radio.
Look at that. Leonard Skinner might be the best band ever. Terrible at hiring plane mechanics.
I think all them back in them days was because Jim Crocker died in a plane crash.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Big
Right.
Bopper and
Yep.
Buddy and all
Richie
that.
Valens.
Yeah, Richie Valens. Yeah. The day the music died.
Johnny Cash was supposed to be on that plane, I heard. On that, yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was sick or something.
him and Waylon or something like that. Or Waylon was supposed to be on that plane, I think.
He
One
was
of
in
them.
Folsom.
False.
Oh, he was
He got caught with jerks.
best
Long
band,
night.
Best band of the 90s.
Metallica.
Ooh,
Metallica's
good,
up
good.
there.
Yeah,
Guns
that's up
N'
there.
Roses.
GNR, I would
Guns.
put them. Oh, see, they're a tough one with the 80s, 90s there.
What, nobody for Rat?
Winger.
What about Poison? Motley Crue.
For the 90s, and this isn't going to be popular, but Backstreet Boys.
Boy band.
They're still touring.
Backstreet Boys.
Once I found out who wrote the music behind them, I was like, oh, no wonder why.
Who wrote the music behind them?
Remember the Bullies from a Kid and Play house party?
Yeah, Kid and Play. Oh, I love Kid and Play.
Them 3. The Bullies.
Ooh, what about Milli Vanilli?
Yeah.
You go back before the 90s, though. I do like some Rolling Stones.
Yeah, Stones. I'm glad nobody mentioned the Beatles.
Well, but the Stones could be, 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
80s, 90s,
Yeah.
2000s,
Favorite
teens,
songs?
like 2080. Yeah, still can be
2000.
Black.
Painted Black. Painted Black's a good one by Stones. Best Rolling Stones song. Start Me Up's pretty damn pumping, but I'm going to have to go with Street Fighting Men. Yeah. Everywhere I go, I hear the sounds of sheep people. Right. All right.
You
moving
chose Backstreet Boys.
for the 90s, honestly, well, for
No
90s
votes
for
for
me,
the Dixie Chicks.
Pearl Jam for me. Pearl
Pearl
Jam.
Jam's good.
Yeah.
A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
8-ball.
MJG.
8-ball MJG.
Oh,
UGK.
I came up with one for the 2000s.
right.
The Swampy Bottom Boys.
Oh, from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Uh-huh.
Well,
There you go.
2000s. I don't know.
Was that 2000s or was that 90s?
Destiny's
Weezer.
Child's might be
Yeah.
up there too.
They took off right about that
Ladies,
time.
if you're a man at home.
With Little Bow Wow.
11:30 in the club is jumping,
Yeah.
jumping.
The club is full of ballers and their pockets full of dough.
Somebody about to act like a hoe.
Poetic.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.